welcome back to Mealtime Dfs. Well, the motto over here is let's eat. First thing first, please subscribe, please like, please comment. This is your host, Hoyceman. Like I said, this is going to be the one of only few YouTube DFS videos or channels out here where we want to get you 2, 3, maybe even 4 different point of views, even all on one slate. But with that being said, straight to the point, it is a Happy Meal slate tonight. We want to have 3 games, so I'm gonna kind of scroll through this kind of fast because 3 of these players we know everything about 3 of these players I got in here. This is not usually like my value core 5. This is straight starting 5. Don't get me wrong, anything can change, especially after shooting around by 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock today. We can have some more information to come out. But to start off with, at the point guard position, Steph Curry. I think he's averaging 52.4 fantasy points a game. Let me click on it, you all. I think that's what it is. 52.4 fantasy points a game. He had to, at that rate, to hit value at that rate, he's going to have to do like a 54.5. So he would be a little bit undervalued, but he's going to be so chalky on tonight that it won't hurt you to have him. That's the thing about it. If you go off of 80, you're going to need him. If he give you a 35, it might not even hurt you because so many people is going to have him. At shooting guard position, Devin Vassell. The Clippers is number 1 holding shooting guard small forwards because they still Reggie Jackson. People be on Reggie Jackson defense, but Reggie Jackson, Eric Bledsoe can play some defense. So it will be a little tougher matchup for Vassell today, but he's been getting the minutes so far. But we know it's Popovich. Popovich can always switch those minutes up. You're getting 30, 25, but you scroll down, you see a 19-minute game, and that was not a blowout game. I don't believe it was anyway. I don't remember now. But, Popovich is real tricky. You can't just go by sometimes what you see on here with Popovich, but it's a 3-game slate. You're going to have to take some chances. You got to take some chances to win some money tonight, plain and simple. Small forward, Kevin Durant, like I said, just like Steph Curry, we're not gonna speak on this too long. This is going to be very, very simple. Kevin Durant, 10-3, he's Kevin Durant. One thing I can say about this game, this is one Golden State has one of the highest pace tempos in the game. So this is going to be an up-tempo game for Kevin Durant with Golden State, with Brooklyn playing Golden State. It's going to be an up-tempo game. So hopefully Brooklyn will get an extra few shots, which will get them over the hump. Like I said, James Harden is in play also. Just remember, this is an up-tempo game for Brooklyn. Definitely up-tempo game for Brooklyn. So keep that in mind. At power forward, Jamon Green, he can always get you that poor man triple-double. Batted 10 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. He even get you a couple steals, with that poor man triple-double. He's great at doing it. Be one of the nights I think he probably can pull it off. Brooklyn defense ranks 5th against power forwards and centers, which is kind of a surprise, but they are able to pull that off now. I think because of all the veterans they have who used to be great schools and now need to be in the league by playing a little bit better defense instead of scoring the ball. I give you a perfect example of that is Blake Griffin. Used to be always scoring, but he did a nice job last year against Greek the Freak. Because he don't have to put all that energy on the offensive end anymore. He can put that energy on the defensive end. That's the way I kind of look at it. At center position, Drew Eubanks. This is the first value play to me that I'm putting in this starting 5, but it can go different ways. Like I said, same old thing. This is Popovich, Drew Eubanks. Anybody want to take one shot and play 22 minutes, it make me nervous, but he's still averaging around 5 rebounds a game. Usually he's taking 5 to 7 shots a night, but you never know. You can also always switch this up and go with Thaddeus Young, Zubac. I like that too. And if you just, I mean, LaMarcus Aldridge, I can put this out here. I mean, he's actually doing over his last 4 games a 33, a 19, 34, 33 in 23 minutes or less. He's averaging 22. He averaging 20 minutes, but over the last 4 games, he's averaging like 21.5 minutes a game. Listen, y'all. I mean, he's putting up the shots. I mean, he's actually getting in and he's putting up shots as quickly as possible, it look like. Not a fan of it, because at 22 minutes, if you expecting to get 30, I mean, it's just hard for me to see that. But hey, it's like I said, it's a 3-man slate. You gotta be different somewhere. You have to be different somewhere on nights like these. And LaMarcus Aldridge is gonna probably be chalky when people look at him. Because I really expect for people to go get LaMarcus Aldridge. If you want to go totally different, Isaiah Hartenstein, he's getting some of those minutes from Zubac. I don't think he'll do a 40 like he did against Minnesota. It was a blowout. But he definitely can go 15, 18, and 20 tonight against the Spurs. We know Spurs, even though they say hold big, they rank 30 against centers. Like I said, we know Spurs can't hold centers, so keep that in mind. One couple more things I want to talk about. If you just want to be different, on the slate, if you just really want to be different on the slate and try to really take down a GPP just by being different, take some players from this Utah. I'm not a fan of it, particularly myself. I'm really not. But if you want to be different, you take some players from Utah. If you do 5 lineups, if you do 5 personal lineups, see how many players you're going to take for Utah. Just look at it, and I bet it won't be a whole lot. It'll surprise me you have more than 2 players from Utah on a 3-man slate. Well, you're going to have at least 2 or 3 players from another team. At least 2 players from Golden State. At least 2 players from San Antonio. Maybe even 2 players from value players from the Clippers, from Eric Bledsoe and Luke Kennard, especially if Terrence Mann doesn't play. But it'll be hard for you to do it against Utah. So if you want to be different, take some of the Utah players. I might run, like I said, I'll throw some stuff in these pennies and dime leagues and these quarter leagues in a minute just to try to get lucky and pull it down if I can have extra money to put in the big GPPs. That's the kind of way I like to look at it. I kind of go hard in these little quarter leagues and then try to get my money stacked back up and find my best lineup, the lineup that I like the best, to try to put in the top GPPs, stack your money up a different way. It was one final thing I want to talk about. Like I said, with the Utah and Jazz game, both of these look like some 1995, 94 NBA games. Well, the highest score might be 98, 95 points, but this is an up-tempo pace game for Philly. Utah pace is about 10 times higher than Philly, so this is going to be an up-tempo game for Philly. So I'm not big on taking Shea Milton, not big on Tyrese Maxey, I'm not big on none of these guys, but they are in an up-tempo game. So Tobias Harris, I definitely want some Tobias Harris and some of this slate. Like I say, I might do something totally crazy and run me a Utah and Philadelphia stack. I like to say those stack because I be playing that football. I like to stack this stuff up in these footballs. I might just do that just to see what I can, what kind of lineup I can come up with. But as always, I try to give you as much information as quickly as possible. Once again, thank you for coming to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you everyone who comments on the channel. Like I say, good or bad, it doesn't matter. I had someone tell me I sniff too much on the videos. It is what it is. I take all comments. It's a great learning experience, and we're going to get better and better at this all together. Once again, the motto here is let's eat and have a great day.